This video contains secondary distribution of factory overheads. It is in Chapter 4 named, Overheads, in the textbook Cost Accounting. This is more suitable for B.Com, B.B.A, M.Com and M.B.A of all universities of India and foreign countries. It is suggested to study through laptop. Presented by Dr.M.Wilson. 2. Secondary distribution. Secondary distribution is otherwise known as reapportionment or redistribution. It means distribution of service department costs to all the production departments. The secondary distribution is done on the basis of some common basis of apportionment. The secondary distribution can be done only after the primary distribution. In primary distribution, only the cost of the individual service departments can be ascertained. The types and importance of service departments depends upon the nature and size of the business. The basis of apportionment of service department costs to the production departments are stated as follows. The basis of apportionment is stated here. The following are the important methods of secondary distribution. A. Direct reapportionment method. B. Step ladder method. C. Reciprocal distribution method. A. Direct reapportionment method. In this method, the service department costs are directly apportioned to all the production departments. The reapportionment is done on the basis of some suitable basis of apportionment. The service rendered by one service department to another service department is not taken into account under this method. Illustration 1. The primary distribution statement of KM & Co. Limited for the month January 2025 shows the following details. Solution. Secondary distribution summary, direct distribution method. 5 columns table should be prepared. First column particulars, second column total, and other 3 columns are for X, Y, and Z. Expenses is given in the illustration should be written. Then service department expenses are distributed on the basis of the ratio given. Illustration 2. Prepare a departmental distribution summary from the following details. The expenses incurred by the company for the period are as follows. The company decided to apportion the expenses of service department X in the ratio of direct wages and of Y in the ratio 5:3:2 to departments A, B, and C respectively. Solution. Statement of primary distribution is stated here. Solution. Statement of secondary distribution is stated here. B. Step ladder method. This method is also known as step method. In this method, the service departments are classified according to their importance. The cost of most important service department is apportioned first to other remaining service departments and to all the production departments. Like that, the cost of the next important service departments is taken for apportionment. Hence, least important service department cost is apportioned at the end only to all the production departments. Illustration 2. A limited has 3 production departments, namely X, Y, and Z, and 4 service departments, namely maintenance, storekeeping, timekeeping, and canteen. The expenses of these departments for the month January 2011 as per primary distribution are as follows. The details are presented here. The following additional information are also given. Prepare a statement showing the apportionment of service department costs to the production departments by step ladder method. Solution. Statement of distribution of overhead is stated here. C. Reciprocal distribution method. The service rendered by one service department to another service department is not taken into account in the direct distribution method and is not fully taken into account in the step ladder method. Reciprocal distribution method is a method of secondary distribution which takes into account of the inter-service department costs while reapportionment of it to all the production departments. There are 3 important methods of apportionment in reciprocal distribution method. They are 1. Repeated distribution method. 2. Trial and error method. 3. Simultaneous equation method. 1. Repeated distribution method. In this method, each service department expenses are repeatedly apportioned to other service departments and all the production departments. The basis for apportionment of the service departments is the percentage, or ratio, of services rendered by each service department to other service departments and all the production departments. For example, a company has 3 production departments, namely, A, B, and C, and 2 service departments, namely X and Y. The service department X renders service to A, B, and C, and also to Y. Hence, expenses of X should be shared by A, B, C, and Y. Like that, the expenses of Y should be shared by A, B, C, and X. This kind of distribution should be done to the respective departments repeatedly till the single-digit value of the service department exists for distribution. Then the single-digit value of a service department should be distributed only to the production departments. Illustration 4. A manufacturing company has 3 production departments, namely X, Y, and Z, and 2 service departments, namely A and B. The departmental distribution summary shows the following details. The basis of apportionment of service department costs to the production departments are stated as follows. Prepare a statement showing the distribution of the service department expenses to the production departments on the basis of repeated distribution method. Solution. Statement of secondary distribution is stated here. 2. Trial and error method. In this method, each service department costs are apportioned repeatedly to other service departments on the basis of the inter-services performed by them. The basis for apportionment is the percentage of service rendered to other service departments. Then the total cost of the service departments, after the repeated apportionment, should be calculated. This total cost of each service department would be apportioned to all the production departments on the basis of the percentage of services rendered by them. Illustration 5. A manufacturing company has 3 production departments, namely A, B, and C, and 2 service departments, namely X and Y. The departmental distribution summary of the company for the month December 2025 shows the following details. The basis of apportionment of service department costs to production departments are as follows. Prepare a statement showing the apportionment of service department expenses to the production departments on the basis of trial and error method. Solution. Statement of total cost of service departments is stated here. Secondary distribution summary. Note. Total expenses of production departments and service departments is same as 1 lakh rupees 17,500. 3. Simultaneous equation method. In this method, the total cost of each service departments, after taking into account of the interdepartmental service cost, is ascertained by solving the simultaneous equations. The simultaneous equations are formed on the basis of the percentage of services rendered by them to other service departments. The total cost of service departments, calculated through the simultaneous equations, would be apportioned to all the production departments on the basis of the percentage of service rendered by the service departments. Illustration 6. K Limited has 3 production departments, namely X, Y, and Z, and 2 service departments, namely A and B. The expenses incurred to these departments for 3 months ending March 2025 are stated as follows. The basis of apportionment of the service department expenses to production departments are as follows. Prepare a statement showing the distribution of service department expenses to the production departments on the basis of simultaneous equation method. Solution. Calculation of total expenses of the service departments is stated here. Secondary distribution summary is stated here.